Hi. And now D-Man already knows what this game is a ripoff of.
Not really. Leatherface or
It's
Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
it's a Five Nights at Freddy's clone, but it's unique.
Oh, I didn't even see it.
Yeah, no, this is a Five Nights at Freddy's clone. This is Tealerland. It's a Five Nights at Freddy's clone. I said that already. This game is only available on Game Jolt, but it's the full game release, so it's a full game. What are the settings? High, V-Sync, motion blur? No, turn that shit off. Depth of field, in-game music. I don't want that. Leave the volume on high. Alright. So, Tealerland is kind of unique, as it has some different ideas and mechanics to Five Nights at Freddy's, but I'm still worried. Deviant, you're
Is this
gonna.
one of those games that Scott supported?
It's not one that he mentioned, but he said he supports all Five Nights at Freddy's fan games, so I would say yes.
Did you say like they're all part of the same universe or something?
No, he just said he supports them as like their own like unique universe. Actually, I will turn the volume down.
Also, what is Game Jolt? I've never heard of that.
You can Google it. Game Jolt is like a place where people like can upload. I don't know if they can do it for free or what, but Game Jolt is like a place where you can go to download games that are in like development or like process. Like Bending in the Ink Machine actually got its start on Game Jolt. And actually, so did Five Nights at Freddy's. I'm pretty sure Five Nights at Freddy's also got started on Game Jolt. FNAF 1 and Bendy and the Ink Machine are two popular games that actually got started on Game Jolt, and I think they were free downloads at the beginning.
It's
So,
Minecraft on the front page.
I don't know. But, alright, I'm gonna start a new game. D-Man, prepare to have all the fun in the world of making fun of me for being a little bitch.
I haven't peed yet.
Yeah, I don't... Oh, I had to press Y, I think. I don't have any data, so...
Why?
Anything on this, so... Why?
Wow.
Years have passed since the unfortunate closure of the Tealerland amusement park, founded by David Artell along with his younger brother Teal. I couldn't get to read the rest of that. Since then, you both moved on and gone your separate ways. After all this time, the park still stands, abandoned, untouched, until now somebody familiar has called.
I tried looking up what Tealer meant, but all I got was somebody addicted to tea.
So, I'm gonna die right off the bat. I already know this. Tealerland. I haven't even done anything and my heart's already like, yeah, no, this is a bad idea. Oh, yeah, I forgot this place. This one doesn't have any visuals. It's just the sound of David walking into the park.
Jason.
Jason.
I just realized my game audio was like super low, so I didn't hear anything.
Turn it up then, home dog. Home slice. Bro-tato chip. Alright. Welcome to Tealerland, a now abandoned, lifeless amusement park, untouched, unwanted. To navigate your environment, use the WASD keys. Move the mouse to look around, left click to collect or interact with items, and hover your mouse over objects. Mouse over objects in the scenery to learn more about the park. When you are ready to go beneath, find a way into the storage facility hiding below. The entrance, dilapidated signs, shines at the top, despite years of wear. Anything?
Oh, is this a point and click adventure?
The first part is, basically.
Okay. How long is this?
It depends on how good I can be at the game. What appears to be a cardboard cutout of the park's mascot. That's Tealer.
He's awful.
I think I want to go this way. An out-of-order teacup ride. The rain has damaged the paint. Oh, I found a lore page.
Slender.
Is there anything else I can look at? Is there any more? Like, I want to know where all the lore pages are, because I know that there are lore pages, but people have only ever found one.
What the heck?
Okay, hi, Tealer.
Nice.
What looks like to be the show area. No one is there. Not anymore. A large statue of Tealer polished in a fine golden paint to welcome guests. Good for him. Oh, I need to press W.
Which this game do you know?
I watched like at least 2 people play it, so at least I know what each of the characters do. But I don't know if I'll be able to do it good enough to be able to beat it. I know it gets really hard at like night 3. A group of rather suspiciously placed trash bags. It's likely that something is hiding beneath.
Why would you think that?
And that's the end of the point and click. Now it's time to die. Now it's time to die. Climb down this ladder with S and look around with the mouse. When not climbing, your flashlight will activate after a short cooldown period. When the flashlight is on and Tealer is visible, aim the light at him to send him back into the darkness. Tealer will give a faint audio cue when he becomes visible. In other words, I have to climb down without being attacked by the main animatronic of the game already. See this little man right here?
Little man.
That's me. I have to get all the way down there without dying.
Easy. Just fall.
I'm already panicking.
All you gotta do is go to the ladder.
I know Tealer looks really, really creepy in this segment. I'm glad the flashlight doesn't have I see you! I'm glad Tealer, he didn't give any audio clue at all.
The game lied to you.
I'd believe it. I see you! I don't like this.
Secretly playing on hard.
There is a hard mode that you unlock after you beat each hour. I'm almost halfway there. I see you. I watched a YouTuber called Super Horror Bro Mike play this, and he just climbed straight down to the bottom. He only ran into Tealer twice.
don't get the big deal. It wasn't that scary.
Well, he plays horror games for a living.
Yeah. But he's a
Jesus.
psychopath.
Like any horror game you can imagine, he's played it. Oh, I'm almost there. I'm almost there.
Boy, it's so easy. A baby could do it.
I made it!
Yay.
Alright, I know this part doesn't have any animatronics in it because it's the tutorial and they want you to get to know the game. So, I have that. Alright. That's the intro level. This is
Hey,
the
didn't you do what Dark
surface.
Souls does? Throw a boss at you?
This level is not recommended. This times are not recorded. Oh, this is the tutorial. It's you don't have to do this. You can go straight into hour 1, but I think I'm probably gonna play the tutorial just so that way I can like get into it. Alright, space to dismiss that. I already know what that's saying. These are perks. You can earn perks for each time you beat a level, and by playing the hard modes, you can earn extra more perks for it.
Nice. Also, that guy looked like Foxy.
Yeah, that's Tealer.
Oh.
You're about to learn pretty quickly why I chose to play this one. Alright. WASD for the player and lure movement. E to interact. I'm gonna forget that. Okay. To restart. Hold escape to quit and hold that to okay, but why? Okay, left click. Okay, this is the tutorial, so there's no animatronics here. It's just to teach me what to do. You are currently in the control room, which is one of the 3 main rooms that you can travel between. No enemies are active during this night, so take time to explore. Use the WASD and E keys. You can move and interact within the environment. From here, you can access the main computer and the left door, or your checklist. Objective: find the supply room to the far left of the hall and control room. Okay. How do I check? Needs assembly. Yeah. How do I check? Is E... No. WASD is to move around. W is to look at the computer. How do I pull up my checklist, though? Okay, A... Okay, but where is the checklist? I would like to know it maybe later. Okay, E is to look in there. There's nothing in there. This is the hallway. It's horrible. I hate it.
Lovely.
Okay. This is the supplies
That
room.
looks horrible.
That's the lure. That thing is innocent. The supply... It's not innocent, but it's innocent unless you, like, choose not to repair it. The supplies room is where you can assemble your lure bot each night. You use this bot to lead enemies into their containment rooms, thus completing the night. Find spare parts that randomly spawn on the floor of any rooms, click to gather them, then click and hold on the lure bot to apply the piece. After 3 pieces assembly is complete. After 3 pieces assembly is complete. After 3 pieces assembly is complete. I'm stupid. Okay, so there's one.
A hand.
That's to heal. You need to get into the habit of looking out the keyhole every time. D. I'm not very good with the...
About that arm on the floor.
Oh, there was an arm on the floor? I didn't even see it.
Yeah, in the hallway.
I'm stupid.
You're already screwing up.
Alright, the lure bot is out. Okay, you can move the You can move the lure using WASD. When near a red door, press E to open it. Try luring the tutorial bot to the containment room located behind the doors on each of the map. To lure an enemy, stand near them until the lure bar fills up. Keep in mind constantly moving the lure back and keep in mind to constantly move the lure back and forth, or you risk the enemy corrupting the lure.
Peekaboo, peekaboo, look at me, look at me. Ooh. Hee hee.
Alright, there's that.
I'm
Good
already
work.
confused.
Good work. Since you were able to avoid your lure from getting corrupted, an example corruption will be applied to it for the purpose of demonstrating the firewall. Proceed to the supply room. Open the firewall panel, and open the firewall. From the example corruption will only be activated once you open the panel. Okay, good. Oh, firewall. This one. Okay. Yeah. It's always the one that's called Zanny. That's the one that you have to find and fix. Okay, and so oh wait, no. If you get attacked, this is where you come to heal at, right here. Click on your task in the checklist. Okay, but how do I open the checklist? Is the thing. I don't know how to open the checklist. It didn't tell me how to open the checklist. Oh, wait. How? Oh! Oh, it prevented me from opening it up before. Okay. Learn the ropes. Leave. I'm gonna do horribly.
I already don't know what you're doing.
Ta-da! Hour complete. Hooray!
That was a whole hour. Oh my god.
Yeah, each one is called an hour. Instead of night 1, night 2, it's hour.
Sounds awful.
Okay.
You can do it. Why is he so evil? Who made you, Tealer?
The guy you're playing it. The guy I'm playing as.
Ah, damn it, man.
I think Tealer is the only. Oh no, there are two. I think there are two animatronics at the first night, and that's Tealer, and I forgot what her name is. Willow? I think it's Willow.
Agatha.
No, I think it's Willow.
Cheryl.
Okay, contain Tealer. E. No. S. Where's the other parts? I don't see them. Yeah, I know. Stop it.
Right there.
No, it has to be one I can pick up.
Lame. Why don't you use your arm?
Oh, hi, Willow.
Hadouken!
Oh, wait, is that it? Wait, apparently I found a piece? Lore page found, okay. Hey, Willow's in the hall.
Hi.
So, Willow, you need to stare. Ignore that. So, Willow's in the hall. I need to find Tealer. There he is.
Oh, hey, buddy. You gotta do a little shimmy. Shimmy, shimmy,
Yep.
shimmy. do you know when you're being corrupted?
You have the little...
Is it the red bar?
Yeah.
Ah. Why don't you get a gun and shoot it?
Because it's a robot. It can't be...
With enough effort,
You can shoot a robot.
You can shoot it, but I don't know if you'll be able to kill it.
Far more powerful.
You just need to take it apart.
So I think now that I've fought in Tealer at least once, I should be able to view its information page. So now I think the next animatronic that comes to life is Frill. I think its name is Frill.
He a chicken.
No, he's a frilled lizard.
Oh. Watch out, he'll breathe fire.
Is that Frill? I don't know. I think it's Frill. Frill's interesting. You have to stare at him through the keyhole.
Peep Tom.
Yep, that's Frill. That's Frill right there. I recognize that. Okay. So that's Tealer! Hey!
Ah.
Congratulations, you unlocked the character description. Yeah, shut up. Tealer is the titular character of the Tealerland Park. His character is depicted as a gray dragon with a jester outfit. Him, along with
a wolf.
Him, along with the others, were constructed by David Artell, the character we play as. He is one of many lureable threats that lurk in the underground facility, and one of the first to activate. Within each hour, he will try to make his way towards the main hall, and then to one of the keyholes. Upon his arrival, do not stay in the same room or stay in a keyhole for too long to avoid getting attacked. He is the slowest to lure out of all the threats. If the lure stays still for too long within Tealer's range, Tealer will proceed to infect the lure, forcing the player to use the firewall within a set amount of time. And I think... Yep, there's Willow. Willow is an ambient threat within the facility. Her character depicts a red and white wyvern with a magical outfit. Ambient threats are unable to be lured, and their radar icons are depicted with a yellowish tint. It is not necessary to contain ambient threats in order to complete the hour. Willow will regularly make her way to the hall to attack. She can go to the hall even if threats besides Tealer are already there. When she arrives, she will laugh. You will have a limited amount of time to go into the hall to stare at her in order to send her back. In addition to being unable to be lured, she will also never infect the lure. So
That's nice.
Yeah, she's just somebody that you have to stare at every single time you hear her laughing. I actually kind of like Willow. She's actually kind of cute. And this is Frill.
They're all evil.
You don't see his face until you fight him. Frill is a lureable threat within the facility. His character depicts a frilled lizard with knight's armor. Akin to Tealer, he shares the same attack pattern. However, if you see him come up to you anywhere, he keeps staring back to prevent getting attacked. When Frill reaches either door, he will bang on the door until you look through the keyhole. He will not leave until this is done, making you more vulnerable to Willow if you choose to ignore her. He will always announce his arrival when he gets to the keyhole. Frill also has the ability to infect the lure. And lore pages, I'm not going to read those until later. So now we have to deal with both Tealer and Frill as kind of a dangerous threat. I don't really consider Willow that much of a dangerous threat, because when you hear her laugh, you just go stare at her and you just leave.